Good evening, and thank you for choosing ABC 6 News. I'm Megan Reisted. Now, we followed many updates since the crash happened, and tonight a reunion between the woman who survived the crash and one of the first responders who says because of her, he too can now move forward. ABC 6 News anchor James Wilcox has our moving top story.
With the sun shining on a beautiful spring day, standing at this spot still brings Rita Siha to a very dark place.
911 emergency.
That was the deadliest drunk driving incident in Minnesota history.
6 years ago, a drunk driver slammed into Rita's van, killing her best friend and 4 of her own family members.
And I keep remembering back what we were doing on the day, like today, what we were doing, and this whole month's been pretty hard on me.
But as time has passed, Rita has moved forward and forgiven the man who caused the crash.
I kind of looked at Chris as kind of like a son of my own, you know. I wouldn't want anyone to hate my son.
The two now attend speaking engagements together, like this recent one at a high school in Winona.
Together, him and I will try to keep this word going to help prevent it from happening to anybody else.
Which is something James Temple saw when we posted the story on our station Facebook page.
Hi, Rita.
Hi.
Probably don't recognize me. I'm James. I was a flight nurse that was on that night when you got in your accident. And I transported your grandson.
Thank you.
I'm sorry it turned out the way it did.
The two now reunited. James telling Rita the accident has haunted him since the night it happened.
It was the moment that's going to stick with me forever. I'll never forget it.
And he never thought he'd be able to forgive.
Thank you for saving my life.
Until seeing how Rita has.
My friend and my side partner as a survivor.
If somebody like you, who was affected so much by that accident, could forgive, I have no excuse not to. And you've allowed me to release a lot of anger and a lot of pain. She turned him from a monster in my mind back into a human being.
Proof that compassion and the power of the human spirit can bring a bright spot, even in the darkest of days.
And I hope that this kind of now is the start of letting go of some of these emotions and memories. I'm sorry.
In Rochester, James Wilcox, ABC 6 News.
Wow, just really a moving example of forgiveness, isn't it? Chris Frisch served 5 years in prison. Rita still has the van involved in the crash and has taken it to speaking engagements. But as part of moving on, she says she plans to have that van destroyed next month.